everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel for another reaction to RWBY Volume 6, Episode 9, Lost. Please tell me we got the title right. There was that one time we got the title horribly wrong. Coming soon versus coming storm.
That's my fault, because I can't fucking read. Shit, I said fuck.
Ah, damn it. Crap. They just like go on a cursing spree. But no, I of course am your host Raymond McNeil, FatmanFalling, and with us today, special guest Dashie Li.
Actually, I'm here to tell you guys I can't make it today. So.
also, Raymond can't make it, even though this is his week to edit. It's just gonna be me staring at the episode silently,
and then like at the very end, just go, "Well, that sucked." Sorry if I sound a little under the weather today. I've actually been under the weather this whole week. I've been explaining this to them, but like I have this throat thing going on, where like when I wake up, it hurts to talk until I get enough liquids in me that it like soothes my throat. So I'm gonna be a bit scratchy for the.
And here's Dashie struggling not to get us demonetized.
She's
via innuendo.
Yeah, she's having fun.
Eye twitch, anime eye twitch. That freaking the cross that you get in your forehead.
Yeah. I think about this is just like old times. It's rare
really,
that we haven't had Britt or Tom in here.
Yeah, that's true.
Which
since what volume 4? No, volume 4. You guys had
volume 4 is where we solidified the team. I want to say.
Yeah, this is our first 3-person reaction since volume 4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Unless we had no, I think. Oh wait, a lot of those 3-person reactions in volume 5 were because Ninja's footage got corrupted.
Yeah. Yeah. That said, just to give brief shout-outs here, Fatman has a new video on his channel, which is a RWBY Abridged. I have new videos on my channel, which are all about recapping the Kingdom Hearts series, so if you're interested in Kingdom Hearts 3, but don't want to play through 7.5 games, feel free to check those out. They'll be releasing, hopefully, weekly, up until Kingdom Hearts 3 releases, maybe even more than weekly, depending on how close we get. And Dashie here is just plain old adorable and needs no introduction nor promotion. She speaks for herself. Let's jump right into the episode. Last time we had Oscar run away, so let's hope he stays lost.
Aww.
They've been better this volume. But
Poor Oscar.
I can't get over they were stuck in that room for so long.
I mean, I guess in that case, you don't blame him trying to get out of there, so. All because of the room, nothing else. No other reason, just because he wanted to get out of the room.
Oh, you gotta add that in your abridged, Fatman.
I have ideas. I have ideas for every episode except the one I have to write, like, today. If I take, like, a third day to write that video, I'm just gonna, like, die.
Oh my god. Wait, I don't know how you do it, because you can get them out, like, freaking so fast, and they're all so freaking hilarious.
Oh lord. Well, okay. You guys loaded up?
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, we're starting off with some action. Oh
yes.
Dark and making noises. You already did. Oh, close enough.
The night Cinder and I found you.
Why are you asking?
Just answer the question.
I needed medical attention?
Just made sense.
It made sense.
All my life. Assassin like him.
Hmm.
And then moments after I killed him, you two.
Yeah, something about him having the worst backstory.
What's your problem?
I kind of like their lampshading that. Yeah. X-Ray and Vav 134.
I'm for real.
Cinder was the only family I ever had.
You need to get out.
Aw.
Considering how many puppy dog eyes you were throwing at her, I'm not sure that's... You into that incest stuff?
Damn. Oh, nice. Nice.
You're in denial. And if you're gonna start having a crisis of identity or some kind,
Get out of Egypt.
You're so in denial, you have full Egyptian citizenship.
Oh my god, that was great. That was nice. That was nice. I get what you did there. But for real though, like he's supposed to like he's the worst backstory or something like that. For real.
Yeah.
That's what they said. What? So
Oh.
he stole it?
he told me I could have it back when I was strong. So I got strong. Back.
Cause you killed him.
Anyone to get where I am.
Oh, Ninja's typing.
Well, too late.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I think I'm right where I'm supposed to be.
I like that. That's cool
Yeah,
shit.
I really like that a lot.
Yes, the world is mean.
Oh, where's Tom when you need him? They just
Got a new
replaced the
strap
whole
on.
tail.
Standing there. All you ever learned was pain and violence, and now such a tragedy. You don't know me.
You don't
That's
know
way
yet.
more metal than the. His whole tail is metal now.
Yeah.
It wasn't in the last episode.
No. I think it's like a strap on. Like you put it on top.
Yeah.
Or something.
What?
Mercury's like, it's much bigger than mine.
Please. If you're not loving what you're doing, then you're in the wrong field.
Should just leave?
Oh, no. You can't do that.
That's funny.
To say farewell. There's been a change in plans.
Ah, I thought he was about to kill him.
If we are to prevail. If General Ironwood comes to his senses and calls upon aid from Vacua. And so the good doctor and I are being sent to Atlas to prepare.
To prepare for Tyrion?
It's time.
Even down this long hallway, my mustache takes up 90% of the screen.
Oh. Pre.
Interesting.
Oscar!
It is. It was, though.
All
Here, boy.
right.
If I wore an
Who
Oscar
has not had a
Mayer
pet
wing,
named Oscar, though, for real?
He could have gone anywhere.
Well, I haven't, but
Okay.
I still don't.
You're not cool.
Was it about the mission? It's.
Something about...
kind of
Oh.
what we talk about. I know.
I gotta remember to talk about that outfit.
Did he do
So,
something wrong?
No, he didn't.
so sis, you know how we're Catholic?
It's going to be
Yeah, kind of
harder than we
got a news shock.
I mean, if it was easy, then it wouldn't be important.
unsure of what to do next.
You could stay in Mistral. Get to Argus.
About Haven.
about that.
No, your mission isn't. You can do it. It's not the only mission that needs doing.
Okay, that kind of confirms
Okay,
the...
please stop talking
the
about your
Austin-
wife.
Okay, well... It's too...
I should go pick up H. Happened, and we'll meet you later. Good luck. Hey, there's a cafe over there.
Oh.
Why don't we get something to warm up?
No more cafe scenes.
No more cafes. No more cafes.
You don't want to.
We'll be right back.
After these messages.
They're gonna fuck again.
The alleyway.
Damn Leaf, are you mocking me?
Is this a Pura thing? Like, is it Leaf reminding him of Pura? Oh.
Oh my.
Is this going to be what I think
God,
it is?
no. Wait. Oh my God. Okay.
Oh.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh.
Several questions.
Probably 6 to 8 months. That's always the answer. Oh, no, for real though.
That statue doesn't look very good. Just saying, it doesn't look like it's properly rendered in this style. Like, there's too much detail on the stone. Oh.
Okay.
How do they know?
I mean, someone probably told them that Pure Nico's fucking died.
Who?
Wait.
Please be quiet. No, for real though. Like, oh damn. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Here, Sanctum Academy. Everyone was crushed when she chose Beacon over.
That's Jen Brown.
See her go, but it was where she wanted to be.
Right?
Sister or mother?
Such amazing people.
True.
Wait.
Oh wait. So.
She should be standing here.
She is.
Not the statue. I know what I said.
She understood that she to try. I don't think she would regret her choice.
Look.
Understand that there really wasn't a choice to make. And she always wanted to be.
Do people know about her choice to become a maiden then?
Never got the chance to graduate, but she was a huntress.
Thank you.
John?
We're back from the cafe scene.
The cameras didn't follow us in. What's going on?
Did she just fucking disapparate? Oh, hey, the team's back together.
I'm sorry.
With the exact same amount of personality.
Damn.
This has to stop.
You bitches is heartless, y'all. I'm over here trying to fucking holding it back. No,
This
for
is
real.
very touching.
Fair to yourself. We love you. Just
Oh no, please be yourselves, obviously, but like, damn. I'm not crying, you're crying.
We don't want you to.
Well, the audience sure does.
Damn.
I think she knew she was might not come out alive, but she also knew.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's what we call suicidal ideation.
She did.
maybe we should too. Pyrrha may not be by our side anymore.
Brenda's wearing open-toed shoes in the snow. What an absolute champion.
She will be.
Weird flex, but okay. Okay, that the joke I just thought of went way too far. I'm not going to say that one out loud.
I'm not crying. No, it's not me.
What?
It's,
Oh, Dashie.
Oh god, what if the ghost of Pyrrha was trying to
I
talk
just
the
love
entire
everything
time?
and everyone. Be quiet.
Am I,
Yay!
Probably because no one's home, Uncle Crow. We've been out.
Oh, that's cool.
No luck?
No.
I mean,
We aren't going to Atlas without him.
We.
Sorry, we
I
won't.
mean, he is French.
I got a baby here, you know.
Wondering when you'd get back.
I literally went for groceries.
Alphonse, is that you?
Wow.
What?
Oh shit.
What?
Yeah, he
The new
picked himself
digs.
out. Okay.
What? Why'd you run away? It was cold. I bought a jacket.
Cooking?
Yes, Nora's face is awesome.
Yeah, I thought maybe
Uh,
spending all day looking for me, apparently.
It's my fault we were all out there in the first place.
This is just even more reason to hate Blake.
I am so sorry.
Why?
They spent all day looking for her and she didn't do shit for them.
These past few days, I've been scared of the same things you were.
But this also solidifies his status as generic anime protagonist.
But
Wow. Did you hear that?
What do you say?
I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be me, he said.
Oh.
This team isn't the same without you, Oscar.
He's wearing Ozma's colors. Like he's just accepted it.
Not really.
No.
More like
No.
maybe dolphins.
Where are you going now?
I don't want to get in the way of your celebration.
You've been gone all day. Just sit.
Look, Ruby, I'm glad you kids
Stomp
worked
that foot.
out, whatever all that was. Closer to Atlas.
Actually, I think I have an idea. Going back kind of idea.
Well,
Like,
We
Yeah.
mail ourselves there. Wait. Okay.
Atlas airships have the clearance to leave for Solitas. So, we steal...
just breaking the law. That's onto the airfield.
That part I haven't quite figured out yet. But
Stop.
hammer time.
Look, if this thing goes south, it's not something we can... It's the Atlas military we're talking about.
It's going north, not south.
For your sake.
I've already slept with half of them. It's a bad situation.
The apathy's still with him. Come on, Ruby.
I want to hear him out.
Ruby.
I want to hear him
Ooh.
trying to protect us, that you're afraid we can't do it, but right now, I don't really care what you think.
Oh, nice.
Just because
Yes.
you don't have an idea doesn't mean we're out of options. Oz hasn't been here to tell us what to do. We've been in bad situations before, and we didn't
Oh my
need an
God.
adult to come save us or tell us what.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
And I say we do it our way.
Oh my god. It makes sense. That's why she hasn't been like the
Next.
boss. Or the whatever.
Hard cut to them behind bars. Crow just outside taunting them. We'll just do it our way.
Okay.
Did she say we've been in trouble and didn't need an adult to help us?
Yeah.
What was she referring to?
Okay. All right. What I was trying to say it makes sense now because Crow's always okay. Ruby was like badass or whatever before Crow. Once Crow showed up, she kind of almost like took a step back, and that's why like the whole leadership, the little
leadership.
yeah, the little sheep, yeah, the leadership thing like has been put on hold. So now like that he was all drunk and a hot mess basically on the steps of the neighbor, in front of the neighbor. She's like, I don't give a fuck what you gotta say. You're gonna listen to me now.
It's very interesting because like this is playing out the similar dynamic as I kind of imagined Ruby and Jean playing in my take on it. And I guess there is some character there to back it up that I picked up on, I guess, is that John is very tactically minded. So he's actually the one trying to come up with the plan. But RWBY is the leader. She's the one that rallies the troops, that she's the one that actually gets people behind the plan to get the plan.
It makes sense, though, that's what's happened. Because Crow showed up and she's like, he's got this. I mean, think about it. Like, wow.
I mean, she was like, we didn't see her doing much of leadership stuff in the other 2 volumes, and I think you're right in that, like, when Crow showed up, I just wish they telegraphed that better. But, like, okay, I think that was an accident. I think
I'll give you that like it took them a while for them to say that. I don't know, like,
what I think is in the earlier 2 volumes, writing wise, I think that was an accident where, like, they had Crow show up and was like the kind of a figurehead for them to follow, and they just kind of, like, as writers, relied on him being the leader of their little group without realizing that was detrimenting RWBY's growth as a leader. And they did a very smart thing here, and I think they made it work for the story. I think they fucked up, and I think they thought, okay, well, how can we fix this? Well, we fell into this trap. What if RWBY fell into that trap too? Like, what if that's the explanation and they're running with it? It might not line up 100% with what we saw, but you're right that it fits. It does fit.
It fits
as an explanation
perfectly, in my opinion. I mean, it makes sense because I was, I love this show or whatever, but it's like, come on, man. Like,
Fatman, what are your thoughts on it?
It says RWBY in the title.
I don't know. I mean, I'm glad to see RWBY, like, kicking Crow to the curb, because really he needs to stop.
To get good, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if RWBY saying, "Oh, we didn't need an adult to help us." I don't know, like, if she just, like, doesn't. Maria's like, bitch. What the fuck did I do 2 episodes ago?
I see what you're saying, yeah.
Crow's like, I was following you the whole time when you were in Volume 4, so you didn't have to fight any Grimm. I saved you from Tyrion. Those guys in the helicopter came to airlift us to Atlas. They did kill the knock all by themselves. But that's one out of, like, I mean, Raven saved Yang from Neo.
Beacon, Fall of Beacon.
The Fall of Beacon.
We go back to the Fall of Beacon. They really, like, they still technically failed, but, like, RWBY, Weiss, they
I mean, Crow saved RWBY from the tower after she used her silver eyes.
Well, that's the thing too. Maybe, like, her foundation was, like, shooketh. And she wasn't that confident, so slowly, especially watching her uncle deteriorate.
Yeah, like the Fall of Beacon. They had so much help with the Fall of Beacon.
Yeah, but not, like, direct help, not leadership help. Like, they had, like, the robots helping, and then the robots turned, and then they had all the other hunters fighting independently, and then the robots turned.
As they do.
Oh my god, it'd be funny, like if during the Fall of Beacon it was like the robots turn, and then, like, half the other characters turn. It's like, why are they turning against us? Oh no, they're so robotic they count.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if RWBY doesn't know. Like, I don't know if this is like I don't know if this is, like, good writing, where the writers are like, oh, she's in over her head. She's, like, overestimating her accomplishments and writing off all her failures. Or if the writers are, like, only referring to the Naklavi fight. Like,
don't forget about the Geist.
The Geist? True. They killed the Geist, but, like, they went after that thing. They weren't, like, in trouble. Yeah, like, that was like a barter system.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, like, it's still an accomplishment on their own, and it's assumed that they did things like that before we even saw them in Volume 4, because there was the trailer that I think is still technically canon.
The one with the harem ball?
The one with the giant ape guy.
With Harambe.
Yes, Harambe. Harambe, yeah. When exactly would you guys say, like, RWBY's, like, leadership skills deteriorated? Why can I not word today?
Well, to be fair, I don't think they've ever been super strong in this show.
So it was like little by little, or like it wasn't a whopping
She
like,
was
wow,
growing
I can
as a leader, sort of. Like the problem with early RWBY is that they had a lot of tell, don't show.
Damn.
They have a lot of don't tell or show either.
Yeah.
RWBY yelling, I have a plan!
Yeah, no,
and then just running away from Weiss, like, oh, okay.
And then they basically say RWBY is a good
That's
leader,
great.
and Team RWBY has always excelled in the field. It's like...
Yeah, they say stuff like that all the time.
So it's like, that's the problem, is that like they inform us of these things and attributes. They do not show us these things or attributes or demonstrate these things or attributes very frequently. So the reason why I'm actually so happy with this volume is that we're finally seeing demonstration of someone wanting to do something and taking action to do it. I'm disappointed overall in this episode that it's another filler, or not filler, but it's another
I'm sitting here crying. You're calling it a filler.
No, it's not filler. It was the wrong word. It's another in between.
Okay.
It's another in between episode where like the plot isn't progressing forward quite yet.
How
But
did they know Pyrrha died?
okay. Pyrrha dying, I have no problem with, because a lot of students I imagine died, and then after 6 to 8 months, you kind of, and after retaking Beacon, you kind of figure it out.
But who told them? How? Okay,
The
like,
mailman.
yeah,
He
really.
travels. Swine.
Yeah, the mailman. Like, why didn't the fucking mailman go to Beacon? Why did the people who had to save the world have like less capability to deliver information than the mailman? Like, I always thought that they were like, oh, it's on us. We can't do anything. Like we don't have any technology now. We can't communicate. We have to do all our business in person now. But it's like here, like, just information is still traveling just as freely as before
No,
the
I don't think
tower
just as
fell.
freely. I mean, I think the Post still gets faster, like, because the Pony Express is still much faster than a caravan of people traveling.
And I'm thinking like two-way radios, like a certain amount of like mileage, like radius, and then it gets to the other radius closer and closer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, you saw how far out the tower or the signal at Argus. You saw like we have like actual physical dimensions on how far that signal travels.
Yeah.
Because they were like right over the hill when they got John's signal.
They weren't
Right.
that old. Damn, that was sad.
But
Tough room.
no, I wish I could respond more, but I'm tired.
No,
All right, forget
Hit
it.
me.
Just go back to the footage.
Okay, but all right, so let's take a
But,
rewind.
like, okay, you said we haven't heard anything new. Okay, Well, I heard Mercury when he said that his father took away his semblance and said this is a crutch or something, and then he he never got it back. Well, because he killed him. But like, I guess there is a possibility. Oh, no, unique semblance. Don't give me this.
Yeah.
Hold on, hear me out.
Wow,
There's-
they
there's
just
a
wrote
similar
out the
sense.
guy who could take away semblances,
But they
just
can
like
still
that.
they can still, they're unique, but they can be similar.
Okay, no, okay. They wrote out the guy that could take semblances, but did they write out the guy that could take semblances, but while turning slightly pink?
Oh my god.
Because like when it comes down to uniqueness, like that's the thing that's always bothered me about like everything is completely unique. Like what degree of uniqueness are we talking about? Are we talking like the actual effect is always completely unique? Or are we talking about like do they just glow a slightly different color?
I mean, that's what the World Remnant said. The power associated with a wielder's semblance is completely unique.
that's so.
That was a World of Remnant, so it's
That
not
said,
canon.
that said, I mean, like ignoring the stupidity of semblances for a little while, that is a cool backstory for Mercury. A little cooler than I thought it was. The idea that his father stole his semblance and he never got it back. It answers some questions about some of the world building too, because like Mercury's ult in the tournament was like to shoot all those things in the air and have them spiral around and land at Yang. He did sort of like a hurricane attack. And, like, now that answers, like, was that a semblance? Was that, like, aura? Was it something else? I'm pretty sure that leans it more on the aura side if he doesn't have a semblance to work with.
He was the Deku. He is the Deku of RWBY, apparently, because he had no... and he had to work harder than anyone else. That's what he said.
Yuri Lowenthal got some good work in this episode. He actually got to flex his legs, which is so rare.
Oh, nice. Flex
His legs.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yes.
That was completely unintentional, and I am proud of that. Okay. Emerald still being nervous about things. That's cool.
I'm sure like so many root bingos have been like checked off for that because like, ooh, she may be questioning herself. May turn against. Wait, that doesn't really count. It's still going towards that though.
Yeah, the I don't know. I liked Tyrion in this episode.
Yeah, and I see what you're talking about with the big old like attachment or whatever that was, but it was more.
Tyrion was he at least this made me like Tyrion a little bit more because he wasn't giggling like a fucking idiot.
Japanese schoolgirl.
Yeah, like he wasn't giggling like a Japanese schoolgirl in the middle of a tentacle pit. No.
Oh my god! Can you blame me for
no? But he was his mentality on being a villain, which is just you gotta love what you do. I can get behind that for an antagonist.
I thought for a moment I thought they were going to go with the Torchwick line. You know, you're asking the wrong questions, Red. And then he said, "That's not the question you should ask." I thought for a moment go that way, which maybe, but
all the bad guys. They
and that's
ask
another
questions.
thing that we learned too is that they have a plan to do something with
Atlas.
what to say.
They're setting up an Atlas. I don't know what they're doing with that.
And the mustache thing.
If Atlas calls on Vacuo for help, all will be lost.
Vacuo,
well done.
The most well organized
the
and
hippies of Remnant.
They should have attacked Vacuo second. There's no reason not to. Why didn't they attack Vacuo second? They could have just left Leo as an inside man for the whole time until they were like the only two left, and then they could have betrayed.
Oh man! Once again, Vacuo, the hippies of Remnant, like they just like we're chill whenever you need.
I'm just gonna come back to the statue, by the way, which is the statue really doesn't look good rendered. Like, am I the only one that thinks that it doesn't look like it fits?
You're asking the wrong person for that.
Fatman,
anything at all that says, "Hey, guess what? Your friend died. Here you go. Let's commemorate."
No, wait. You're saying like
for me,
the way it's placed and its thematic significance. They
got a lot of boob in all the over the shoulder shots.
That's not what I was referring to.
For a memorial, it's kind of like.
To be fair, that's just Pyrrha in general. Pyrrha was significantly endowed. There's a reason they had her wearing the dress with the hole in it, where you needed the little bit of armor just right there.
Right there. Just right. So is this girl...
That's the thing. Is this
anyone?
I want to say this is either her mother or her sister. I don't want to take a bet on which. I mean, actually, for all I know, it could be her.
Based on our Cali discussions from Volume 4, it's probably her dad.
Yeah, I was going to say a brother or something like that.
Yeah. What do you assume her gender? God. Her gender. Say her gender. Nice.
you assumed her gender. Unlike me.
Also, what are those flowers? Was
that...
Aren't those the Christmas?
Red-haired woman as Jen Brown. So, is this...
Let's see, 1 minute.
Like...
Pyrrha from the future on the better timeline? No. All right. I'm not messing with Pyrrha no more. No more.
Oh god, do you remember when people said that Mercury or that Ozpin was Mercury from a future timeline?
Like everybody was everyone. Everyone was a Titan. Everything. So
let me try and find Dishwasher. Dishwasher did some art of the Nikos family.
You know, there was a moment there like that it almost. I mean, it looked like she knew Jean because she was like wink wink for a moment.
Okay, here's the question then. Like she vanishes. She just straight up vanishes. Like we don't see her leaving the scene. Like was she even real?
Was she even there?
Wait, was it a ghost? Was it a vision from Jean? Maybe like of what she would have looked like if she married her in the future, if he married her in the future or whatever. Or was she just a huntress who was badass and disappeared like a mofo?
She just like scrambled out behind one of the pillars of the fucking. Just has to wait till they leave.
Fatman, she pulls a Trixie. Oh, there she is. Yeah.
And you just see her running away.
Yeah.
She dives into the bushes and you can hear it. Like, these are rose bushes. Someone help.
Oh, no.
Let's see. Deviant art dishwasher. I'm going to try and find that image because, like, Bakdu, aka Dishwasher, does a lot of work for Rooster Teeth on Genlock. And, like, it was because her family, their RWBY art that they got hired to work on Genlock, and there was one image they did that was like they do a lot of really beautiful art. I love their art.
Yes,
style.
like dishwashers. Yeah,
but they did one on Pyrrha Nikos' family getting the letter from Beacon or something like that about Pyrrha's death. And I'm trying to find.
There you go. That's how they knew, Fatman. Done. Thank you, dishwasher, as always.
My mom keeps texting me. Where the frack is it? And she has like a lot of gore stuff, and I'm just like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see people with like their arms cut open and shit, or like RWBY with her legs bit off. Like what the fuck? What the fuck, dishwasher? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Do I have it in favor? I think I have it favorited, so I gotta. What's animation doodle?
There was a
God.
moment.
There's
While
lot
you're looking
of
for that.
Like
While
I
you're looking
wish.
for that, there was a moment in the foyer of the house when like look whatever. It looks like Ren was totally photoshopped in that. I was like, is he not moving? He looks like he was just like pasted, like copy and pasted right there. I don't know if you can go back, but
in then, like when they were in the house,
in the foyer.
Oh shit! Now things aren't loading. What the fuck?
And I'm looking back now, and Maria says after everything, at the end, she goes, "It looks like you underestimated her too." Something like, do you think that's like a fuck you, Fatman and Raymond? This is why RWBY has not been like a leader. I don't know.
All that stuff that happened off screen. Yeah. You'll see.
6 to 8
we'll
months.
Tell.
Okay.
yeah. We'll tell, and then you'll hear. You'll all hear.
Hey, Rooster Teeth, I'm trying.
I don't.
Just kidding.
You're a Rooster Teeth plant. You're a.
Yes. Oh, don't you know I work for Rooster Teeth? You know how many people have. Anyway, also like I was telling you about the outfit, Saffron sister's outfit. The red that goes down like towards the like crotch, it looks like she's wearing one of like crotch like undies, like almost like a thong looking thing. And I had to look closer. I'm like, oh, all right. I was like, that's pretty tacky. I'm like, why did I not see that? Oh, because it's over the jeans or whatever she was wearing. Oh. So I was like,
she's just wearing a onesie, like a one, or like not a onesie, but like a one-piece swimsuit under her clothes.
Yeah. Oh my god. she has her name tag under.
I think I favorited this one, but I gotta remember how exactly.
Closest to a swimsuit episode RWBY will have, maybe.
Well, no, we got Ren in the first episode of this volume.
That was daydreaming.
Yeah, no real swimsuits yet.
God damn.
So you think that was a real person
art.
then, and it wasn't Jean's like mind messing with. Oh no, because the flowers were there.
Does this person fucking sleep? For God's sake, there's so much art.
He's that good.
I don't know.
I hope. I don't want to assume his gender.
I know they ship White Rose, so I don't know what they are. I don't care. They are good people in my book.
That's all that matters in life. Gavel.
Let's fucking hell! It was a white.
They're trying, so they're going to go steal an airship. See, that was one of the things I was thinking about. Like, how many guards are at that that base?
I mean,
because
it's not like they can just jump over a fence. Okay, so.
It's not like one of them can turn into a bird and fly over
Right,
it or
Ninja?
anything.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I forgot they also made one of my favorite backgrounds too. All right, where did I not favorite it? Come on, it has to be here somewhere.
Oh no.
We believe you, head pat.
If someone can find that image,
I see. There are guards in that military base.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a military base, and they need ending the journey to be ended.
Yeah, no, see, there's
animation.
some guys walking. There's some guys standing. Yeah. So they can't just storm the gates. Though they can. I mean, they can just sneak on. They can do. I don't know. They can do. So they're trying to steal an Atlas airship. That's gonna be the plot. Woo! Howard, just go get a sea captain again.
Yeah.
There you go.
like
Connected
just go like offshore in a dinghy, like get a boat, and then get like a smaller boat on that boat. Drive until you reach the border, like the water space. Water sail. I don't. It's not a sailboat. It's a boat with a fucking propeller. I don't know what you would call that.
They're just Tokyo drifting in circles on the surface of the boat.
We're all family.
Oh, Lord. But like just propel yourself somehow to the edge of Atlas waters, get in the dinghy, and then move even further into Atlas waters on the dinghy, because that'd be like small enough to be maneuverable and undetected and fast. And then like when you get to shore, just make a break for it. Like I don't see how this is hard. I mean, except for buying the boat, and the boat that goes on the boat.
They're gonna be
Grim sharks. That's why.
But I mean, like.
Oh no, grim piranhas that can like jump onto the boats and then like flop around.
That just need a bigger boat. That's why. You're the only one that got that, or that cared anyway.
Grim Magikarp. We'll just go with that. Carp.
Oh my god.
Carp. Fucking indestructible.
Okay, so how similar is this to the Ozma colors? Because I think this is pretty
close to the what?
To Ozma's green color from the flashback.
I think Ozma's was like more like the dolphins and more like Green Bay. I was trying to say that earlier.
His hand is a dolphin. What?
Like
my hand is a dolphin.
That's an old one. Brock Baker in his heyday.
It's a little. This one's got more blue to it, but like if you look at his stick thingy. If the little gem on his stick thing, that's really similar to the color.
I see.
I mean, it's the high collar neck, which I can appreciate. I'm a man that loves good high collars, not popped collars. High collars, very, very specific.
How about regular old Ozpin? What was Oz? How similar is this?
It's more similar to Ozpin.
Yeah, which is close to the color from his cane thingy.
I mean, the guy just likes green.
Yeah.
I think about it, he's wearing Christmas colors, red and green. I guess he's getting in the holiday spirit. Oh my god, that's your joke, Fatman.
What, that he's wearing Christmas colors?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, if I get in the holiday spirit, Christmas was like a month ago. Oh.
That's not what Ozpin told me.
Ozpin's green is a little darker.
I see.
Well, no, but look at his collar and the straps on his arms. Which, hi, what are those supposed to do? Like, I still don't understand what the fuck is going on with his hands.
Those again are darker than Ozpin's green.
So between that and the clothes that he's wearing, it kind of balances out. Right? That's how math works.
But that was pretty special, though, like, in seriousness or whatever, in the plot thing, where Oscar was, you could hear it, like, in his voice, like, he's like, I don't know how much longer I have to be in the odds is me.
Yeah.
Like, that was, like, they acknowledged that. Okay.
Yeah. He's like, fucking, that Ozpin guy is gonna take over.
Yeah.
We all know it.
As Britt says, like, I'm very familiar with body snatching, because you know, I shaved my beard and everything, but I'm still.
The
I think you cut out in the middle of that sentence.
All right, it wasn't even funny anyway, so.
the
I don't know. It would have been funnier if I had heard the whole thing.
It's about the delivery. You should know this.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
It's all about
the delivery got cut off by Discord.
It's a delivery, even though like the towers are down, it still gets delivered. Okay.
yeah,
with a lot less
Not
urgency than the
not
people who
DiGiorno.
actually
I feel
need
bad
to-
for FedEx in this universe.
But there's a lot of shipping though. Hey.
they call fucking Domino's like, okay, I need a pizza delivered to the Nikos family in Argus.
Team Domino's.
Team Domino's. My semblance is to get there in 30 minutes or less. It's a
talking,
very
Anita.
specific semblance.
Oh
Eat
lord.
your heart out.
So yeah, I think overall it's another, I think, solid character episode. Just more building characters and what they're doing and stuff. Kind of sucks that it was all focused on John because it's John, but that's just me because I hate John.
Sean gets too much shit.
Okay, he's actually been
I think
pretty
this
good
was
this
a-
volume. He's been pretty good this volume, mostly because he hasn't been on screen much.
I
this
mean,
volume.
he's been better than RWBY for the majority of the series at this point.
And I keep saying, and I will always say that Rooster Teeth is watching you guys. I think this is a big like, oh yeah, well check this out because of the I was going somewhere with this, I promise. Damn it. You talk, keep talking.
Yeah, no, but like, so RWBY taking leadership, John making plans, everyone else rallying behind it, everyone telling Crow to fuck off. Good episode.
Something else.
We got tensions brewing with the
got it.
villains.
The coffee shop. They didn't go there, did they?
Right, didn't go there.
There you go.
And that was Jean. That was like, nah. Let's go look at this Pura statue.
Oh, and I don't know if you realize this, Raymond, and this may be not really super spoilerish for Zombieland Saga, so just FYI. There's a little part where in the show where like the main character's trying to say something good that she realized something, but right before she gets smacked, and then she starts like the girl that smacks her says, you know, I don't want to hear it. You've always been good. You always wanted this. I felt like that with Jean when he was like, I've been a bad leader, guys. And then Ren goes, this needs to stop. I just felt like Ren should slap him like that one.
like Yugiri.
You know what I'm talking about?
The Yugiri
yeah.
slap.
almost just
Ren
like
needs to snap. One of the things that I don't like that they're doing with Ren that they started in, I mean, they kind of like started in volume 5, I guess, just because they didn't really have Ren doing anything for the first 4 volumes. But like, they like twice now he's been like, we should do peaceful things. Like he said that in like the first episode of volume 5, where he's like, maybe there's a peaceful solution. I really hate that they're trying to like push Ren in that direction.
Well, I mean, I don't mind it that much, but like if Nora gets hurt,
Yeah, I think
That's,
if
that's
it's
gonna be a
family
fun
or
day to
Nora,
see.
which is family. You think? I don't know.
Possibly not this volume for sure, but maybe next volume, maybe the volume after. They haven't really gotten much focus.
I mean, volume 4 was more them.
Yeah,
And
volume 4 was.
He was about to snap. He was about to like Smakovich too, like on with the whole Nuck thing. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's like I think they take a lot of better late than never. And I stand by my word that they watched you guys. I really.
I hope they do. Miles, if you're listening,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. Hi. How are the kids?
If you're listening.
No, but seriously,
And if you're listening to this in the future,
I think
large pepperoni.
large pepperoni.
All right.
I think with Ren, they
That was more of a joke for the volume 5 reactions, but
Okay. I thought we were still on Team Domino for a moment.
If he turned in the volume 6 scripts, like, to me, I wouldn't fire him immediately.
Oh my god.
If he turned in volume 5 scripts to me, I'd be like, get out before I release the hounds. If he turned in volume 6 scripts to me, I'd be like, these need more drafts, but you can stay employed for now.
I'm just like if you give me the volume 5 scripts, like, I'm not sure how this is possible, but you were actually fired before you wrote these.
Yeah, I'm gonna invent time travel to fire you before
No,
you.
I'm retroactively redacting your pay for the last 3 months.
No, I mean Volume 6 so far. It's not the worst. It's not the worst.
It's been very consistent.
It's far from the worst. I wouldn't go that far, but it's far from the worst. I don't know if
strongest.
I think so far it's been the strongest RWBY's been in a long time, like since the end of Volume 3. I would say this is because the end of Volume 3 I think was overall pretty damn strong.
I mean, like, we're 9 episodes into Volume 6. And at 9 episodes into Volume 4, it was better. And the last 3 episodes of Volume
9 episodes
4
into Volume 4, we had episode 8 of Volume 4, which is the worst episode in the series, at least by lore standpoint.
And we had episode 5 of Volume 4, but we also had episode 6, episode 7, and episode 9 of Volume 4 at that point.
Are you saying that Volume 4 was better than Volume 6? Really?
So far. I don't know, Volume 4 felt more. Volume 4 felt like it had more momentum than this.
Okay, that's fair.
With legs, like walking, sure.
I thought that Volume 4 had more momentum, but it didn't have as much passion. It feels like this particular season, there's more passion.
I don't get that argument. Like, I don't think it had less. I mean, I don't feel it less.
Well, that's just because you're a sociopath.
Yeah, so I mean, okay, episode 1, Volume 6 was.
I mean, but your biggest
you
joke
cut
is
out.
Your biggest joke is from Volume 4. Your biggest joke is the 6 to 8 months thing. Like,
yes,
I'm a little confused. So maybe.
No. Yeah. I was making the point that it's something that I feel. It's not necessarily something I can articulate. It's just.
Straw poll. Let's go.
Straw poll. How is that?
Yeah.
All right. Everyone will make a straw poll. What do you think?
Everyone make your own straw poll. I'll win one of them for sure.
All right, I do have to get going. We'll put a straw poll down.
I was drinking just now.
Down there in. We'll put a straw poll down in the comments. Which do you think is better by episode 9, Volume 6 or Volume 4? Vote for what you think is better. I have to get going because I need to make a call right now. But before I go, I would like to give a shout out to every single one of our lovely patrons who, for $1 or more, get access to our patron-only Discord server, the Tundra. Every single one of our lovely patrons has donated to us and help our channels keep growing. Both me and Fatman do have Patreons. Technically speaking, Tom, Britt, and Floof, who are not here today, do also have Patreons, but I don't have to link them now because they're not here. No, I'll also link them. Please check out my book down in the description as well. And also check out our most recent videos, which again are the Abridged on Fatman's channel and the Kingdom Hearts recap series on mine. Thank you all so much for watching, and catch you all on the flip side.
Bye.
Hey.